Kaya Nunakurt, thanks for joining me once again. Our board and staff recently had an interesting conversation where the upshot of all of that was that we decided to throw our weight behind the Vax the Nation campaign. We think there's a whole lot of fantastic resources and information on their website, and we'd encourage you all to have a look at that and help lead your own communities in conversations so that we can all transition out of COVID smoothly. Over the last couple of months, we've held a couple of different functions here in Perth for regional arts practitioners. The first of these was tied to the Indian Ocean Craft Triennial, whereby we invited a whole lot of the regional artists and regional organisations who were attending that fantastic festival to have a bit of a get-together and a drink and share some of their stories with each other. The second event was hosted by His Excellency the Governor, Kim Beazley, and that was for our hubs and their associated supporters, where the Governor expressed his patronage of that program, and we all got to sort of talk about the different ways that we could support the idea of a network right across the state. 2 creative leadership programs have just been completed, one in Derby and one in Broome, and that now takes to well over 100 regional arts practitioners who've done that creative leadership program. We're really proud of this program, and we think that it's a very worthwhile investment in your own career development. So please, the next iteration will be held down in Manjimup, and if you want to take part in that, contact our nearest hub, which is Southern Forest Arts, for all the details. Some of us have just returned from Artlands, and a big thank you to all people who joined us up there, and a big shout out to all of those who might have joined us online. It was a fantastic 3 days of really stimulating keynotes and panels. It had a few learning opportunities as well. We don't think that really the notion of the digital hubs worked fantastically well coming from one central spot in Tasmania. But Regional Arts Australia have acknowledged that, and we're working closely with them to see how we can improve the process from here on in. A big shout out finally to the Red Earth Arts Precinct, who hosted us up in Karratha for that event. Thank you very much for that. Lastly, I'll be heading out on my final advocacy trip for the year. I'll be travelling to visit as many of the new local members as I can who were voted in earlier this year at the state election. Believe it or not, this advocacy campaign is driven by Royalties for Regions for the next election. We need to start early, and we need to start talking loudly about how important it is to keep that money coming. So keep an eye out for me sometime in November visiting one of your regions. Lastly, please keep an eye on our website for all the fantastic resources we have on there and any funding news, including, just at the moment, Y Culture, which is still open for the rest of this year and still looking for applications. As always, I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye-bye.